Hello everyone, I have a short video for you today about the new and improved objective-based game mode in Destiny called Salvage. I know, Salvage, right? Who's ever played that game mode? Well, a lot of you have, but none of you have played it the way that it was originally intended, so Bungie finally got off their butts and did something to fix it. So to understand what Salvage is now, you have to understand what it was for the majority of these 2 years, and we'll cover that right now. So initially how Salvage worked is you got 150 points for capturing the relic, and 450 for dismantling it, and 450 for holding it for the whole duration. So there's a chance for getting 600 points altogether if you held it for its full time, but 450 for the dismantle. So what this led a lot of people to do is wait for the enemy team to capture and then just wipe them, dismantle to get triple the points in half the time. So that really punished you for playing the objectives, and that wasn't really a good thing, so no one played it. That's why sweaty players, every time Salvage pops up, they just played an extended game of skirmish, which gets really boring. So how does the scoring system work now? It's mutual. You get 200 points for dismantling, 200 points for capturing. But here's where it comes into play a little bit differently. The timer has been reduced by 15 seconds, and you get 200 points per player after the timer runs out. So that's 600 points. That's a total of 800 altogether just from playing the objective. And you are not punished for playing the objective, which is a good thing. So that's how the game works now. It is a lot of fun. It encourages map rotations and not staying stagnant in one area of the map. So for example, you're not going to see one engagement trying to fight over top thieves in the entire time. You're going to see people moving around the map trying to capture those points, which in my opinion is a good thing. It keeps the map from getting too slow and too stale too soon. How will this fit into the Destiny competitive community? I think it'll take a lot of time. For some reason, sweaty players don't like to change things right away. They like to take their time and really make sure things work out, which I do understand, but let's be fair. If you're just playing Team Deathmatch as your only game mode, that's kind of boring. What they have to understand is, from a viewer standpoint, if you want competitive to thrive, you need to make sure you can keep the viewers entertained. And yeah, watching two teams slay the entire time can be fun, but objective modes, there's a reason you see more objective modes than Slayer modes in competitive games. A lot of people like to bring up Halo. Halo just had Slayer. They also had Capture the Flag and King of the Hill and other game modes that were used as competitive. So really, Destiny needs to find some type of competitive mode to be viable. A lot of people have been talking about a possible zone control 3v3 variant, which would be fun, but I honestly think zone control is a little bit too long, drawn out, and boring. Salvage seems like it works just fine in my opinion. You have fast-paced map rotations, people pushing really quickly to get that relic before the time runs out, and it's just fun. It's a fun, balanced, objective game mode that rewards you for actually playing the way it's intended. So if it were up to me, what would I like to see in a Destiny tournament? I would like to see Elimination, Skirmish, and Salvage, and here's why. Skirmish, of course, is tried and true. We know it works for the Destiny competitive scene. People love watching Slayers go at it and get a lot of kills and do very well on multiple maps. Salvage, I don't really need to say more. I've talked about it already in this video. It's fun, it's balanced, it's fair, and it works. It works for every match I've played so far, against every team I've played so far, whether it's sweats, whether it's casual. It's just a great game mode, and it just works. It feels fantastic, and it is very competitive. And the third I want to see is Elimination. Elimination is really iffy. Elimination is seen by a lot of people as not competitive, even though it is the driving force behind Trials. And I do agree with that. It is a very slow game mode, and if people don't have an objective to push, they're just going to sit back. And what's the point of having two Slayer game modes anyway? So we'll have Skirmish take up the Slayer mode, we'll have Salvage take up an OBJ, but I think we need a secondary OBJ, because from what I've seen in the COD community, people do enjoy seeing those OBJ modes more. That's just anecdotal, of course, but that's what I've seen, and that's what I like better. So if they added some type of new variant of Elimination, I don't want them to take Elimination out of the game, because it, like I said before, it is the driving force behind Trials, and it would just feel weird if that game mode was gone. So for Trials' sake, keep Elimination the same, but we need a different variant of it that has shorter rounds, or a shorter time limit in the rounds, and some type of central objective from the start, not one that spawns after a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay play out, because I do get a crazy carry for my team, and I pull out the win for us. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again soon. Thank you. I got two. It's up to you guys. You got to get third. Titan on there. And our teammates over here. Great. Wow, dude, they're gonna come back. They might win.
Relic compromised. Lost the lead. Excellent resource acquisition.
There you go. You know what's funny about this game? We were down 1,000 points in the beginning.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, for sure, man.